Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. So this is a crochet hook review. Now these hooks didn't have a name. They just said crochet hook set. This one's a 5mm. I found out where they labeled them. It's over here. um, I'm not sure if that'll come off. It's not a 5mm, 4.5. Sorry. I'm not sure if that'll rub off later, but if you have one of those hook sizers, you know, the little card that has the holes in it, you can find out what size it is. Okay, and then I mentioned in the video where I opened these, I got these from Temu, just in case you haven't watched the video, you can go back and watch the Temu, my first Temu order. But oh, and welcome to all the new people that have come over from Sam's channel and subscribed, and anybody that hasn't come from Sam's channel and subscribed. Thank you very much. I so much appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy it here. So anyway, these were just labeled crochet hooks in yellow, which there is yellow in there, but I would have said a pink set, but it's pinky orange. And I really like orange. I like sunset colors, and this just reminds me of one. So, I hadn't been able to crochet, but my doctor put me on prednisone, and that's like a super medicine. And you don't hurt at all when you take it, but there's a bad side with it. You can't take it all the time. Because it would be perfect for people with rheumatoid arthritis. You would never have any issues. But because of its side effects, it'll eat your bones. And you'd have porous bones, and you'd break your bones, and, you know, whatever else comes with that infection or whatever. So they give you the steroids to, which is what prednisone is, to bring down the swelling for short term. And they took an x-ray of my hand. You can see it's much straighter today. They took it and less swollen. They took an x-ray of my hand, and I haven't got the results back on that, but I'm assuming there's not anything broken, because I definitely would be feeling that way more than what I was being able to do. But anyway, make a long story short, my point in that was I was able to crochet some on a project today using the hooks that I got. They were $4.64 on Temu. If you go into Temu and you type crochet hooks, a bunch of sets will come up, and I encourage you to try them because I had such a good experience. So I'm making a market bag. It'll need to be blocked. It looks wrinkly because it's been in the bag. Anyway, sorry, it looks wrinkly because it's been in the bag. But I crocheted a couple of strips along the bottom to make it a little wider. And then I started crocheting up. So I did a couple of straight rows. I think it was like 4 or 5. And then I started coming, instead of making 2 sides and sewing them together, I just used that as a bottom piece. And then I started on the edges just crocheting up. If you think of a basket and there being a bottom, and just crocheting around until, you know, you get to where you need it. But I got this far. This is one whole skein of Premier Everyday Anti-Pilling in the colorway of, it was 4 ounces, by the way, and that was almost, there was just a tiny bit, and it says it's a 4-weight, 203 yards, 186 meters. But anyway, in the colorway of mouse gray. And the reason why I did the gray on the bottom is because shopping bags are going to sit on stuff. See, it comes wider if you put stuff, it comes wider if you put stuff in it, you know. And shopping bags are going to touch things, or scrape across stuff if you've hanged them on your shoulder or whatever. So I did the gray on the bottom. Now, this is a present for my stepmom because Well, she went to that yard sale and got me all that yarn. If you haven't seen that one, see the yard sale yarn haul video. And I'd much appreciate it because it will make my numbers go up. But anyway, so I'm going to top it because she likes southwestern-y colors. So it's basically along the same color palette as what I like. Maybe a little less bright, but you know, it's close. So I have this color here is, it says it's terracotta, but it looks pumpkin to me. It looks burnt orange, which is me. So anyway, sorry about that. I had an alarm set and it just turns my camera off whenever whenever it goes off. So what I did is I added the orange color because she likes it. And while I was, had the camera off, I've started the orange on here. And I think it's just going to be very beautiful. Gray goes with quite a lot of things. And I believe this color, it's also, a darker color, so a darker orange. So I just want to just see if you can see this. It's just the yarn flows so smoothly over these hooks. I did not have any trouble. I crocheted for about a half an hour, and normally that would kill me. Any longer than that, would be really bad, but because I'm on the prednisone. So, anyway, hopefully that I don't have any repercussions from that. But as you can see, it is not hanging up on this yarn whatsoever. And my hand does not hurt, but like I said, it's hard telling whether that's from the prednisone or not. But my hand does not hurt because this is a hard plastic. It's thick, it's good, it's ergonomic, it's flat right here, so you can get a good purchase on it. But it is not rubber, and the rubber tends to be more gentle. And if you were going to crochet, say, a marathon all day long, you might want to go with rubber. But I haven't had any issues. But being said, I'm taking the prednisone, so it's hard telling whether that is an issue or not. But it is so smooth. When I took it out of the package, there were no rough spots on it. And I'd say for a gift, for a starter set for somebody, or just their regular everyday driver, as people would say about their cars they drive every day. Your everyday crocheter sets. I don't see any issue with it. If you have arthritis in your hands, or have any kind of hand issue, and you might want to go with a softer rubber, but that's just based on the fact that I would wonder if holding something this hard and gripping onto it for several hours would be an issue or not. Hi, Kage. You want to say hello? He's such a curious boy. Yes, I'm so curious. Well, he may say hello, or he may just walk past the camera. Sorry, guys. He's going to lay right in the middle of it all. But anyway, so, I don't know for sure if, like I said, crocheting it with it for a long period of time and it being hard would cause any problems. But I crocheted for quite a bit, and my hands do not hurt, but you got to take that with a grain of salt because of the medicine. But anyway, as you can see, that is going to be really pretty together, or at least I think so. That's going to be the top of the bag. And I'm going to do one of those handles. This isn't going to be one that is going to have a strap that goes across your shoulder. This is going to be one that has kind of like a regular shopping bag with the grip handles. It's going to be crocheted, but you know there's going to be a hole, and then you know the top of the handles that go straight across, but then it'll come up a little when you grab into it. I'll show the finished product whenever I get done with it. I'll have a FO finished object video. But anyway, so for $4, and it came within about a week's time after I ordered it, and it's a complete set, and it's very, very smooth. Now, I haven't used all the crochet hooks in the set, so I don't know if one of the sets has a defect in it. I won't know until I use them all, but based on the 4.5, it is an excellent crochet hook. It was just lightning quick to crochet with. So in case you all are wondering if it's worth getting the hooks, I think it's worth trying. If you get a bad set, well, you just are out like $4. I know $4 can be quite a lot right now with the economy and everything, but if you have the $4 to try, I encourage you to check it out. Now, it's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to order from Temu, but if you're gonna, and if you're curious, I thought this set, and it's this pattern. If you get on there, it said yellow, but I thought it was a pretty good deal. It's a steal in my book. So thank you guys. I hope that was informative, and I will be doing the yarn ball winder next. Oh, I'm not going to do one on the ice maker. It basically is an ice cube tray with a compartment that holds the ice cubes. That thing on the top, unless I'm totally misunderstanding it, it doesn't really help push the ice cubes out. I just twist it like you do an ice cube tray, and it's convenient, and it keeps, you know, if you got any onions or anything in your refrigerator, it's not going to get into the ice cubes, because you know how that cycles in and you'll get ice cubes that taste funny. Well, this has a lid, so it keeps that from happening, and I think it was worth the $3 or $4 that I paid for it. But I'm not going to do a review on that. But the crochet hooks are good, and I'll tell you how the yarn ball winder goes. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.